Fishing, and today I will be doing a review on the Alabama rig made by Yum. Um, just to talk a little bit about the Alabama rig and why I use this, and why I use the one made by Yum or why I use Yum and not other brands. The reason I use Yum is because it's so much more durable than any other Alabama rig for the price that you get this. You can get this on Tackle Warehouse for around $12. I will have that link in the description below, but you can get this for around $12, and you can get the regular size for around 15, I think it is. Yeah, it's around 15. But overall, this is an expensive bait. If you have to buy the head, buy the swim bait heads, buy the baits, buy the line. I mean, it's a pretty expensive rig overall. But this one made by Yum is very durable for the price that you're buying this for. So now I'll talk a little bit about why I throw this, when I throw it, and stuff like that. I throw this when it's changing seasons from fall to winter, and I can throw it all winter. Don't get me wrong, you can throw it in the summer, but I like to throw it in the winter. This is more of a slow rolling bait. But yeah, the reason you can't really burn this bait is because there's so many arms. When you're burning this bait, the baits tend to get tangled up in each other, just because they're so close together. And when you're burning them, they have so much action. Their hooks get tangled up. They hook onto each other. The wires will get tangled up. Anything like that. What baits I like to throw on this is a 4-inch, or I think it might be a 3.5, but a 4-inch Yum 3.5 swim fluke. The reason I like to throw that, sorry, the iPad distracted me right there. The reason I like to throw that is because it's the perfect size for this Alabama rig. But if you was going to throw the normal size Alabama rig, which is this size right here, you could throw a little bit bigger swim bait on it. Maybe I can get it in the camera. There we go. You can throw a little bit bigger swim bait. You can tell how much bigger that swim bait is than the other ones I was just showing you. That's for bigger fish, like if you're going for a personal best, or you're fishing for saltwater stripe or anything like that. This is the kind of bait that you'd want to use. And that one is a pretty heavy setup right here that I just showed you. That you'd need a heavy rod. That's what I throw it on. I throw it on I throw it on an extra heavy ducket, but you'd only need a heavy. And I'll tell you what I throw this one on later on in the video. So, like I said, you're not really going for the personal best when you're throwing this size Alabama rig. You're just going for a good bit of fish, just having a good day out on the water, trying to catch a good number of fish. I went out the day of Christmas, was just fishing for stripe, caught around 30 stripe, just me and my brother. And I ended up catching a 7.2 pound largemouth. So you're gonna catch a big fish on this bait if you fish it long enough and if you fish it the right way in the right conditions. Now I'll tell you a little bit about what I throw this on. Alright, I throw this on a Powell Endurance 7'2" medium heavy. The reason I throw a medium heavy is because that bait is small enough to where you can throw a medium heavy. You could go up to a heavy if you wanted to, but I don't think that's needed with this Powell, because this Powell has the pretty good backbone for how sensitive this rod is, and yeah, like how sensitive this rod is and what it's made for. I don't think this is really made for swim baits. This is made for spinner baits, jigging, all that kind of stuff. But to me, this is the perfect setup, has the perfect amount of sensitivity for an Alabama rig, which you don't need that much, because if you're going to catch one on the Alabama rig, you are going to feel it. It almost sets the hook by itself. But yeah, and I throw it on a Shimano Corrado 6:3-to-1 gear ratio. This is probably the smoothest casting reel for the Alabama rig I've ever thrown. It can hold a pretty good amount of weight when you're casting the Alabama rig, because I've ruined 2 reels throwing an Alabama rig, which not the lighter one, but I have ruined 2 reels throwing the bigger flash mob, which that one is right here. Try to get it in the frame. Now that's a pretty heavy bait right there. And I've ruined 2 reels. I've ruined a Lose Super Duty, and I think it was just the old Lose Tournament MG. I could have broke that reel throwing the Junior. It was a pretty bad reel. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you would like to learn more about the Alabama rig, please visit Lake Fort Guy. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Lake Fort Guy. He has an amazing video on him fishing the Alabama rig for the first time, and him. Well, I'll just let y'all find out. So just go in, click on this link below. His video is a phenomenal video. He has a phenomenal channel. Love watching his videos. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. See you next time on Alabama Fishing.